Hi, everybody. It's your boy Giddles. Wombat is not feeling well, hence the cartoon Wombat. Apparently, heat stroke is a thing, and wombats don't deal well with it. So, she is not going to be joining us tonight, but we have Deacon, Curio, Sandwich Master, and Zen all here. We are excited to continue the story of Starfinder and the Last Light. Where we left off was Deacon, Zrix, Nosh, Reese, and Dwayne all managed to achieve their objective in getting the starships back. So you guys are, over there. Meanwhile, now we're gonna go look into what was happening with Zen and Ben on the alleyway that they were left off on.
I know that, we don't know what's happening on Zen's end, but I feel like deep in my heart that as they lift off, they just see explosions in the distance. They know it's Zen.
Well, you'll see when we get to the part. So, all right. Just making sure this is on loop. It is on loop. We're looping. All right.
Looper was an okay movie.
Right, I was just about to say that same thing.
So, do you recall what we needed to be doing? What you and Ben needed to be doing?
Infiltrating the prison, shut down or commandeer the anti-air turrets.
Mm-hmm. But first, to get to the prison, we kind of needed a car.
Mm-hmm. Grand Theft Auto.
Basically, yes. You gotta figure out how this is gonna go with your Grand Theft Auto-ness.
So watching them all head off that way, explosions do not incur. Then just kind of make sure that the wrappings around his face and his hands are set. He's adjusting the bracelets.
Wait, have you gone into disguise mode yet, or no? Yeah, you did. You did when you were at the checkpoint.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much still active. I've got it cycling through due to the crystal. Mm-hmm. I haven't used any of mine yet, so I've still got 3 crystals with a jolting surge ready to go. I haven't tapped into any of my own actual spells yet, and I still have my 1 free cast per day through my spell cache. So I'm ready.
Yeah, you're locked and loaded.
I am ready for Freddy.
No, that's good. That's what we want to be.
So yeah, it's just kind of adjusting that. Just kind of looking over the horizon. You said it's heading towards evening time?
Yeah.
So, about how far out were we from the outskirts of the prison?
A couple miles. But the reason why we wanted the car was to kind of make more sense of it. Because if you just walk up carrying the prisoner, they're gonna be like, how did that happen? So it was to be a little bit more incognito about getting there.
Fair enough. Although admittedly, I've had a couple of other plans running through my head that I don't think the others would like. Hence why I kept them to myself at the present time.
All right, what do you got?
I give them something that they couldn't possibly ignore.
Oh, geez, Zen, I don't know about that. But what do you got?
I give them myself. They're the most wanted commodity to their designs. Walks right up. Again, more or less, this would be my last-ditch plan. I'm all for hijacking a car before this. I quite frankly don't want to give them anything that easily.
Yeah, no, that seems to be a good idea, to not go into a den of lions.
That, and there is still the unknown factor. Pulls out the canister holding the hand. By the way, what is the current status of this hand? It's still infected with the nanites that we found in the cavern, and it's just been in this stasis container for this entire time.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It's still, undead-ish, but not, regenerating. You know,
It's kind of like reached its apex.
It
and now it's
doesn't.
just-
It doesn't pull a Wolverine and fucking create a new person from it because that's stupid.
No, that's Deadpool. Wolverine
Yeah.
actually can't do that.
Well, Ultimate Wolverine could. No. Okay, so yeah, no. Basically, Ultimate Wolverine. Sorry, Deadpool could do it. Ultimate Wolverine. You know, you had to like reconnect them like a fucking Lego.
Yeah.
Lego Wolverine. More real than you could imagine.
But I think our other problem then becomes where we're going to get another vehicle.
So, you know, wise people have told me, you know, when I've been keeping my ear to the ground here, we steal it. Wise people have told me just steal it. So, you know, I now that's the question. Yeah.
But do you see any other cars around here to steal?
I mean, we just go looking around. I look around somewhere not too crowded, and then maybe. I mean, how is your stance on mugging someone? For the greater good, though, you know. And
He kind of looks at you. I'm not nearly as pacifistic as I try to play myself to be. I have a lot more issues than that. But when dealing with others, I find it's easier to make them believe that you're crazy than to ever believe that you were sane to begin with. Comes with the malfunctioning of my upbringing, I suppose.
I'm gonna level with you. Like, I understand you say you didn't tell that to people, and we cool, but you don't like think I'm gonna die, right? That's not why you're being all up honest about this. We going in this 100%, right?
I'm not going to let anything happen to you, Benjamin.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Yeah, no. Are you?
It was my idea that got you into this mess. I'm going to make sure you get out of this alive.
No, you know what? I am 100% behind that idea. Little antsy. You know, I've never really done a mugging before. It's kind of exciting. I mean,
It's
we could
easier when-
search around for an abandoned car, but I don't know how to like wire that.
Muggings are easier when you know you can dispose of the target and it won't be missed.
Oh, okay. Well, we should probably, if we're gonna go that route, we should definitely make sure they're, you know.
Again, just an
Evil.
option.
Yeah. No.
It's a
Fair
little bit
point,
easier
yeah.
It's a little easier to think now that we're out of the town and the others are off doing their end. The static of it all was a little overwhelming.
Yeah. No, and you want to be like just the right amount of whelmed. I get this.
I prefer the sound of stars over the sounds of most people.
But again, we cool, right? Like I
Sets
feel
a
like
hand on
you.
your
Yeah.
Sets a hand on your shoulder and goes, "You're a star."
Oh, yay.
Pats your shoulder.
A star.
Aw.
Yeah.
But less soliloquizing for the moment. I'll have time for more of this as we venture. At the very least, we should at least start walking towards prison. Make our way closer as best we can.
I think that's the first time you've ever said that before in your life, right? Let's just walk
What?
to the prison.
Actually, no.
Oh, well, that's...
XR81. I committed myself.
Oh. Did you, like, kill a bunch of people, or...
Only when they found out who I was.
Oh.
The whole point of me going to prison was to be forgotten. Far off asteroid belt just outside of Helion. A gas giant.
And how did you get out of prison, then?
Well, you don't hear about XR81 anymore, do you?
Well, that's fair, but, you know, like, I kind of was born and raised here. I'm assuming, you know, from the flair there, that's, you know, all... kind of like, you know, like...
Pulls the gun out and hands it. Every notch on there is every person I had to kill.
Oh.
Not so much because I had to get out, but because I couldn't let anyone remember or know that I was alive.
So, full disclosure, my good feelings keep going up and down. You're a roller coaster, man. You are one wild ride.
I believe the I believe the flesh diagnosis for that is manic depressive schizophrenia.
Oh.
It's the best aspect of way I can terminalize my sort of erratic circuitry. It's
well-
easier to manage when it's smaller groups. The groups of the others, they are unique, and we're walking as we're talking. Just want to specify that because you said it's heading towards evening time, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So if you want to
It's-
like roll perception to see if you spot anything too.
would be a good idea.
Yeah.
This is not bad for the first. It's a 13.
A 13? Yeah, you see a person at a parking lot. There's really just only a handful of cars there, but you see a person on his phone or on their phone. You can't really make it out. On the outside of the car, like leaning against it.
There's a
So you don't know if they're
woman, alien.
Yeah, well, it's a human. It's a human.
Okay. Male, female, non-binary.
I mean, you would guess a male from that distance. They're probably like 40 feet away. So like couldn't be definite. Could just be a really tall lady.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Looks at Ben, nods to any of the other cars he can hide behind. So we have two options.
mhm.
One, I let my more feminine aspect out to handle the person, or we go with one of my most tried and true and favorite plans of all time, get help.
Okay, what does get help?
Easy. You lean on me, I run up screaming, get help, oh my god, he's hurt.
Oh
He was
yeah.
bit by something. He was
Oh,
bit
yeah,
by
no,
something
let's-
in the desert.
Well, there are no deserts here, but
Well, last time I did it was on the desert, and that was
yeah,
20
no,
years ago.
I hear that. But well, what I want we just say like we were mugged or something like that. That somebody's on the way and we need to use their phone.
I suppose I could. Disguise
Call
self
me.
is easy enough to make
Mhm.
myself look like I got beaten to shit. Actually, it'll be easier for me to portray the wounded.
I mean, let's be real. We should probably like you're supposed to be apprehending me at the prison, right?
True.
You should probably just kind of rough me up a little bit, make it look legit. This might just play into that better.
Ben, the last time that happened, I swear I thought I punched you to death.
Yeah, no, I'm tougher than I look. I mean, I'm still standing.
Fair enough.
Just don't go shock crazy. I see the gauntlets.
Actually, these are more for sound.
I mean, don't deafen me then. Same logic applies.
Sort of pops knuckles, goes, well, deaf is better than dead.
Okay, that's technically right, but
And looks and he goes, oh, and concussion says what?
What?
BAM! Right in the face!
Okay, so why don't you roll strength?
I can't believe that actually worked. Thankfully, Zen's not really that strong. He's more of an agile android, so it's only going to be a 9.
9.
Do I have
Agile,
advantage?
punch to the
Do I have advantage because he wasn't expecting it? Because I
I mean-
distracted.
I mean, that only to go for the hit. I mean, you did hit him, but you're good. I rolled a low.
Okay.
All right, so he kind of like, oh my god, yep, all right, that hurt, but okay. How does it look? I feel like I'm bruising.
Well, actually, I went right for the bridge of the nose, so you've got a very raccoon look going on. Wow, did I hit you that hard?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, it is not pleasant. I really could go for some aspirin after this.
We'll see if we can.
Okay, no.
yeah.
Am I bleeding? I don't feel blood. You're gonna have to do it again. We gotta sell this.
I'll go with the left then.
Yeah. Oh god, try not to break my nose.
No problem. Fracture says what?
What?
A 9 again. BAM! Left hook.
All right, so you punch him again. It's oh my, for the fucking Stall! Shit!
I'm making sure I don't use the gauntlets.
He's leaning like in his hand, you know, like how he's leaning forward, not laying down on the ground, but he's like, yeah, no, man, you're doing good. You're doing good. Ah, fuck my ideas. This fucking hurts. All right.
You know, if we ever get off this planet, I actually know a place back on the inner rings where you can actually do what you just said.
Fuck up. Oh, gee, man.
I like how Sandwich just now got that.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm feeling a little concussed a little bit. We're good. Those gauntlets really suck.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Focuses for a moment for the disguised self. Makes it look like actually does adopt the female persona for a moment. Makes it look roughed up, torn clothes, look like they were attacked. All right, let's do this.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna lean on you, and you're running over to him.
Mm-hmm. Help! Help! Please, someone get help!
Okay, so you should roll. Bluff. Sorry, bluff. I was looking for it.
Do I have? I know I normally have a minus to this. Do I have any other bonuses because I'm using disguise self at the moment?
Just the whole thing would give you a bonus. Yeah, like you got someone who's injured. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. I hold on. The pedomobile's going around outside. I hear ice cream truck.
Oh, gross! Don't call it that.
Well, I mean, like, there's nice ice cream trucks, and then there's
the skeevy ones.
There's apartment complex ice cream trucks.
I've never lived in an apartment complex to really know how skeevy they are.
So that's an 11 with the one that I have to bluff, but I know that there's a +2 to any the DCs against me, or to sense photos against me.
Okay, so the person, it is a gentleman. They're on their communicator. Oh my God! Hold on, I'm gonna have to call you back. And he puts the communicator down, like on his wrist again. Oh my God! What happened?
There's just, I'm not sure what it was. This a horrible purple bug thing came out of the ground and just tried to bite at me and scratch me, and then this angry little rodent jumped on my boyfriend here and just absolutely started mauling him. I think there was some sort of drunk space cowboy too. I don't know. He smelled awful. Help us, please.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys need? Do you need me to call the police?
See, sort of leans on. Zen leans on him for a moment, kind of really feigning the really feigning the damsel in distress, and goes, "Please, Charlie, you've got to understand. Do you have any loved ones at home? I'm just more worried about him at the moment. Please, do you have any loved ones at home?"
That's a weird question. Yes. Do you need like an ambulance or anything? He looks really like roughed up in the face.
No, I just need you to know that I apologize for the smell when you wake up. Pulse pistol, quick release sheath right into the nuts.
Okay.
Why is it always the nuts?
Because I guarantee you get tased there, you're not waking up for a while.
Okay, so roll to attack him.
Skew. Okay. 19.
Oh yeah, that hits. Yeah, he's a civilian. He's out.
Lets the illusion drop and goes,
wow.
All right.
That was. Ben is gonna go over there and grab keys and whatnot. Yep. Yeah, we should probably take his communicator too, just to, make sure that he doesn't wake up early and call anybody.
Good idea.
All right, so yeah, while he's doing that, why don't you? He tosses you the keys. Why don't you get all set up? I'm gonna
okay.
Put him on a car or something. I don't want to leave him in a parking lot and someone run him over.
I was actually going to say that. Again, I asked if he had any loved ones. If the
Yeah.
answer had been the other way, I'd aim for something else.
Well, let's just hope he wasn't trying to, like, conceive with someone or anything. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be shooting full rounds anytime soon.
If he fell for that, we don't need to spread that stupidity in the universe.
A giant bug and a little rodent clawed my face. Yeah. Yeah. Clever.
Well, what? It was the best I could come up with. At
Well,
least, you know.
yeah, no, every good lie has a kernel of truth. Yeah. A drunken space cowboy, that was the best part. Okay, so he
Glad
does
you
that.
enjoyed that one, at least.
Alright, so,
So-
you're gonna... Yes, so you're gonna get in the car.
Okay. So you said we're about a few miles out. About how long do you think it'll take us to get there driving this thing?
Probably like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, I didn't think.
Just go, you know, go like slow. We don't want to look conspicuous.
Scenic route. Got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
All right. So piloting, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, 26.
Oh yeah. So you get that going. But are you in disguise already? Because you didn't say anything like that.
At the moment, he's let the disguise drop. When they get within range of the prison, he'll bring it back up.
Yeah, because you're basically in the range of the prison now.
All right. So
Do we have any like shackles or anything?
I can easily say that you were foolish enough to try to mug me in my own car. You've already looked the part. He's kind of just driving like this too, you know, arm out the window, just.
Yeah. No, I mean for when we get in there, it's gonna look weird if I'm not bound or something.
Well, if I go with my usual look, the grizzled war veteran general person, it shouldn't be too hard to believe that I punched you until you fell unconscious.
Yeah, I guess you'll just have to put me on your shoulder or whatnot.
Easy enough,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be fun to watch.
Again, my makers did not have time to finalize the.
I mean, I'm not
muscle
that
growth
fat or, you know, burly, so I'm pretty sure you won't have a problem, but...
Fair enough.
Right, so the
And
looming... Yeah, the looming prison, it's basically like a giant citadel tower kind of thing. You know, you're approaching the gates and everything like that.
As the shadow heads over, like the form is doing that holographic fractal thing as the shadow comes over and manifests into that. And he kind of, I'd hoped I'd never have to see one of these bloody cessholes ever again.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just play the unconscious part. So, yeah. He's
Gently sets the pulse pistol on his shoulder. I have it set to stun.
Okay. You're not gonna shoot me, are you?
Stumble says what?
I'm not falling for that again.
Good.
And, yeah. Alright. So
And again, it was like lowest setting non-lethal
Yeah, yeah,
possible.
No, it's good. Gotta sell it. Okay. Right.
So yeah, we drive right on up to that.
Alright, so you get up to the front gate of the prison, and one of the guards comes out to greet you.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, can I have your credentials and the reason you're here? We don't have any scheduled drop-offs or meetings today.
Well, I wasn't here initially to drop off this attempted carjacker. I don't know what he thought trying to hijack a commanding officer's leisure vehicle would do. It was the best I could find on short notice.
And so you're gonna hand... Okay, well, you roll bluff.
Yep. Okay. Hey, you know, that's a 14. I'm getting better.
Okay, and yeah, I see he's rendered in. Okay, so I'm gonna run the credentials real quick.
Oh, also, I need to report to the science division immediately. We have a situation at the mines, if they aren't already aware.
1 second here. So my computer's being a little slow.
All I can say is, everyone, pray for me. This is gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
Believe me, I've been praying.
Something about you called me.
It was the. Oh, I'm sorry. It was the Darkwater prison. That was it.
The dark
Okay.
water, yep.
Yeah, and you. And so he looks at the credentials. I'm just trying to find the note that I wrote for his name. What was the credentials name again?
Trying to remember.
Right?
Somebody else might have that. I was taking down different notes.
Yeah, like I had to move files around, so I think I lost some stuff.
Like the last bit of stuff I wrote in my TARDIS book was what we purchased. But yay, I finally got to use Plan Get Help.
I'm just gonna change the name then. If we have to, because I'm not
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I don't want to like wait on this.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't have them in my notes.
I don't know if we ever
Really,
discussed
I
that.
would have thought. I'd have thought
Yeah,
Rich
no,
would
if
have had
Deacon
it.
doesn't have them, then
Yeah,
then I think we
was
never
lost to the
actually
ether.
touched it. Yeah,
I think the only time it ever came up was when we were helping.
yeah, but I
the
think
lady
at that
the
point
clinic.
they never really looked at the credentials. They just kind of bullshitted because they didn't have to hand it to him. They just had the suit.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is.
That is not you. Okay, there you are.
Okay. Well, this is concerning.
Alright, so yes, it's. I got it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, you're Captain Vincent Ironside. There you go.
As he moves the arm for this,
All right.
there's a reason why.
That other person I thought was you.
Okay, so yeah, Captain Ironside, you were reported missing in action several weeks ago. You were in the Vilix mines.
Yep.
Yeah, no, the officers here are going to want to speak with you, get a debriefing going on what happened down there.
I plan to. I'm the only one that made it out of that nightmare.
Oof, that is rough. Here, why don't you just roll in and he basically just passes through you.
Yep. And as far as my traveling partner here, he says it like with the sarcastic air quotes because of the situation.
Yeah.
Look, he was down on his luck when he came up. He didn't know what he was doing. I've had a rough time. You know, give him the rundown, make him have a fine or whatever, but if you can fix him up, I kind of want a little PTSD on this guy.
I mean, you bring them in, they'll handle it over there. I mean, I'm just, keeping the gates sealed.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thanks, soldier.
He just waves you through.
Okay, comes on in. Oh man.
All right, so when you get to the entrance of the prison, the area where you can drop off vehicles and whatnot, you're meted with several guards who approach you. Captain Ironside, the guard up ahead at the gate radioed us in that you'd be coming in with a potential prisoner.
Down on his luck, mugger. Didn't know who he was attempting to carjack on my way back in.
All right, so we can, handle that going through, but sir, I'm sure you're aware that you've been, missing in action for several weeks now. The Warden Cal, is going to want to have an immediate word with you.
I know where I've been, soldier.
Yeah.
Got information the warden's gonna want to hear as well.
Yeah. So we're gonna one of us will take the prisoner in for processing, and one of us will escort you over to the command center.
Thank you. And again, he caught me on a bad day. Don't be too rough. Do what's necessary and only what's necessary. No extracurricular funny business, got it?
All right. I mean, he's going to face Imperial justice, but, we'll do it by the book. It's kind of you to have a little bit of compassion for these, bog folk.
Given the hellhole I just crawled out of, kind of feeling a little bit generous and thankful. If only for the moment. I figured if he's the one that gets my one, well, it's his lucky day. Because he only gets one.
Yeah, he nods to you, and they start walking over to the command center. You separate at this point, so.
Okay. Kind of looks back over his shoulder that way, that glance, and turns back, faces ahead. So tell me what's been happening while I've been underground.
Nothing of note. Hold on, let me change the music. Is this what I wanted?
Kind of wish I was at the impound. I'm fucking scared shitless right now. This does nothing to assuage my. This does nothing to assuage my fear.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Look, you're doing good so far.
Yeah. No. Have fun with it. All right. So. Yeah. I don't know what kind of crap you had to deal with down there, but surface side, it's been relatively quiet. This planet's been pretty receptive to Imperial rule. You don't have any open riots or protests. They seem to know what's going on. It's been this way for a while, but
good. Makes it easier on themselves at the very least.
Over that mine business, yeah, no, that's a big deal. Seems like they were gonna call in the professionals. It's a good thing we got a living witness, sir.
Yeah, almost wasn't. Just kind of lucky I had this, holds up the metal arm, Got to be careful going back in there for sanitation when it comes. Don't let anything of flesh down there.
Okay, so, all right, so you go to the area. All right, sir, I understand your rank and everything, but we're gonna have to, scan you to make sure we don't have any weapons or anything that aren't sanctioned. It is a prison, after all. We don't want to have anybody grab something off of you.
You really think after what I did to that guy, anybody here is gonna want to grab anything off of me, soldier?
So is that intimidate or bluff or diplomacy that you want to roll?
I mean, all of them are like just a 1, so I'm just gonna see what happens. Well, it depends on how you
want to handle, yeah. Well, you got to say the skill, because
it's gonna be a little bit of an intimidate. It's kind of like that eyebrow, really. Six.
Okay.
Lets these guys really suck.
Well, I rolled basically a 6, so that's funny. He looks at you and he's like, "Listen, man, sir, I understand you've had a hard time, but I don't want to get in trouble. I'm sure you don't want to get me in trouble. You seem like you're an okay guy. If you could be, easy on scum like these bog people, but come on, I'm Imperial. We gotta follow the book."
Yeah, you know who helped write that book? Soldiers like me.
So you're gonna
Get
try
it,
and
just following.
Yeah.
And right now, doing this dilly-dallying, you're keeping the information I need to get to the warden. That is impeding Imperial justice and interrogation.
And so you're gonna roll diplomacy then?
Yep. That's a little bit better, 18.
Well, that's a nat 1, so yeah. No, yeah. He kind of like bites his lip. You know what? That's fine, sir. I'm sure someone of your distinguished reputation. I apologize, but just know
That's
that.
my shoulder. It's fine. Anybody tries to give any gruff, I'll put in the word for you. You're just doing your job.
Appreciated, Captain. So you walk through the main hall of the prison. You reach an elevator, and
There's an internal squabbling going back and forth between Sin and Virtue right now because they're both losing their shit at how close they were to possibly getting scanned and outed.
yeah. All right, so yeah, no, it's good you were able to be diplomatic after that, because like you're gonna take a minus to that, but
Yeah.
you know, a 1 to a 19. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool.
He's trying not to pop the grenades yet. The figurative grenades. I don't have any actual grenades.
All right, so you're gonna go to the elevator. It's a
Okay.
It's high up on the building. The command center is near the top.
Okay.
And when you
So I head in the elevator. Is it just me and one other guy?
yeah, just the guard.
Okay.
All right, so
Tell
when
me.
Mhm.
How's the research facility been here? I know I was covering the mines there for a while. We weren't sure if any of what we sent back made it.
Well, you know, I'm not one of them science guys, so I wouldn't really be able to answer that. But you know, everything that you guys would have sent back here would have gotten sorted out. You know, we keep everything in house over here. We don't trust the locals to, you know, mesh well with Imperials after the takeover. Best to keep to ourselves and just keep giving those resources, you know?
Good to hear. Once I'm done with the debriefing, I'm going to need to head over to the science wing. It'll be my first time being there. For my record, where would I be headed?
That would be floor 33.
All right, thank you. Oh, and in the off chance, to go get my stuff repaired, where's the technological wing at? Again, I came off site. They sent me right to work. I only just now found my way here.
That would be 30.
Gotcha. So, how long are you on mission? Wife, kids, anybody waiting for you back home?
Nope, been here for a couple of years now. We're gonna just, you know, riding it out. It's an easy enough position. As you're having the conversation, the door is open to a smaller 10 by 10 area. It's basically a command center.
I wasn't sure how high up we had reached yet.
He didn't list the floor number. Give me 1 second.
So I was gonna say I wanted to see where we were at floor wise because he was about ready to ghost this bitch in the elevator. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I am in trouble. I am in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Wait.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much trouble are you in?
Mira. Key will understand that reference. He knows what level of trouble. Mira.
Oh.
Yeah.
My brain farted.
Yeah, I'm in that level of trouble.
Yeah, so when the doors open, it reveals that the whole area, the elevator just goes right to the area.
Okay. I can't control yet either.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that in just a second.
No problem. But it looks like this is the hub, right? Then this is what I was looking for.
Yeah, you went right to the hub.
Okay. Shit. All right. Just kind of looking around. Huh. Nice place.
Alright, so he exits the elevator with you. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, no, I am like Mira plus ultra trouble right now.
At least you got to keep your weapon. You know, that was clever.
Weapons. I got multiple
Well,
on there.
yeah.
Like at this point, bitch, I am a weapon. I have all of my spells. I'm ready to bleed some eardrums.
If that's what you said it for.
Well, aren't you a Phineas and Ferb villain-looking motherfucker?
Shadow and Siphoning, yes, actually.
From the looks, Deacon got that reference, and I'm very pleased with it.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yep, he's totally a Phineas and Ferb villain-looking motherfucker, and I love it.
Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. We were talking
I'm
about
totally-
him earlier. Yeah.
Oh god! Please tell me he's now Warden Doofenshits.
No, he's Warden Cal.
Aw, Cal Oofenshits.
No, that's the last name. First
Aw.
name is. Well, you'll find out. Yeah.
Okay.
I mentioned it. Wait 1 second.
Yeah, no, I'm seriously beginning to think you guys got the way better end of the deal on this shit. You guys got to be part of a clip featured, of a Twitch featured clip. Okay? I'm gonna be remembered for instant death.
You were there too. Your face was right there.
Your face was there.
My face was an 8.
I believe.
Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You'll get this.
You gotta
You
have
just
a
gotta
little
believe.
little faith, man. Faith.
Gotta have faith.
See, now I'm thinking of the Limp Bizkit version, the screaming, "God, I fought!" I think that's about what I'm about ready to do.
Oh, I was gonna say, you got to be like Parappa the Rapper. You just got to believe.
No, Lucio, you gotta believe.
Look
Oh my
at
God,
this
that's-
team.
that's-
This team's
we
gonna
gotta
do
do
great.
No, like it's like with his sound gauntlets now, he's totally ever he punches somebody, he's just gonna go, "That's how you get tinnitus." I'm
Don't.
totally gonna do
No.
it. Can't stop, won't stop.
Alright, you have control of your character?
Yup.
If you can't
All right.
stop after 4 hours, you should probably contact a doctor.
Okay, so looking at this place, I'm seeing computers everywhere. Obviously, like this is the grid. This is the big place, central control, all of that.
This is where the warden operates during their activities, yes.
Okay. Well,
Alright, so a rather tall gentleman is sitting in their own computer hub, like a circular desk.
okay.
They appear to be, kind of like a looming, imposing figure, taller than everybody else in the room.
Okay.
Bare human features. They're kind of like balding, an older gentleman.
Okay.
And I assume you are Captain Vincent Ironside? I was radioed in that you'd be coming to meet with me.
Alright, where's the
Sir,
box in here? Goddamn fucking-
friends call me Vince.
Actually, no. Don't.
Well, Captain Ironside, please take a seat anywhere you feel comfortable. I
Just gonna-
apologize for the lack of decorum.
Kind of sits and leans on the. Is that like a desk, like a grid
Yeah,
desk
yeah,
right there?
yeah.
Okay. Trust me, anything's better than the hellhole I just got out of.
Yes, that's what we want to discuss. You have been missing in action for 3 weeks. We need to know everything that went down there. I don't
Well-
think you wouldn't know this, but we were in the process of garnering reinforcements from Imperial Command on Galvadon to
All the way
look
back
into
there,
it.
huh?
Hmm.
You'd probably need that just to get through that nightmare. So, missing, yes. In action, also yes. It was a lot. I realize I've kind of got a Soldier 76 John Wick thing going on here, and I'm okay with it.
Okay. I don't get that reference, but all right.
You've
I
never
get
seen
that.
John Wick?
No, you're doing it in character. I can't
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I was stuck in the voice. That was
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
was.
You were there. You were there. I was there with you. It was awkward because
Anybody else make it back?
no. In fact, it's because of that nature. No response from any of the teams inside. Radio communications cut. We've sent several teams within, completely unresponsive. No one came back. You're the only one. We sent in 2 teams, Marines, not one survivor, which is quite suspicious how I'm looking at someone who says they survived it for 3 weeks. So please,
I take it you've never
Ironside.
heard the story. Go ahead.
So please, give me all the details, because you and I have a little bit of a debriefing. We have an Imperial Inquisitor on their way, and they are going to want to make sure that this incident never happens again.
Well, I'd say they're gonna have a lot of they're gonna have some problems on their hands with that. As far as how I survived, obviously they never told you the stories about how I got this. You know, he's moving the arm.
I gotta like move my Streamlabs notes around because I'm on multiple monitors, but I can only do so much. Yeah. There we go. Much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that being said, I saw the Marines that you sent in there. Tried to help a couple of them. The moment their flesh came into contact with whatever it was that they sent us down there to investigate. You ever heard of what happened to the Aoxians? What happened to their home?
I'm not familiar with Xeno studies, Ironside.
Fair enough. Layman's terms then, it's a bit of a dead world now. Only dead things live there. Oxymoron, I know. That's just the way they wrote it.
Mm.
I'd take Aoxian over what we found down there.
He's
Watching a man get devoured or seemingly devoured by this red mist. When it came out the other side, there was some sort of nightmare amalgamation of flesh and metal. It rewrote everything they were.
Ironside, you're telling me a mist rewrote what exactly? Organic DNA?
I wouldn't so much call it a mist. Oh, does he do it? Does he do it?
Then what are you rolling, though?
Ladies and gents, people of the stream,
Yeah.
I am about to roll Karma, my big black D20.
Oh, yeah?
If it rolls 1 to 10, Zen's going to do a dumb. If it's 11 to 20, Zen's going to bide his time.
He's gonna do a dumb? Oh, yeah, I got you now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah.
You think he's gonna roll?
I like how
low?
Backclam even knew. Backclam even knew what that was. Just sounded like, Karma, baby! Yes.
That's
All
what I
right,
got.
let's do it.
What is it?
That's
I
a
don't
nat
like-
1.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
We're going super extra mega do the dumb.
Alright.
Now it's time for the fuck up.
As he holds up his hand and just lets the illusion drop in fractals. The stocky form grows to where it looks, its full form is there. The robes, the hood, the masked face, the ethereal, fiber optic hair blowing. And in his hand, he's holding the canister that has the other hand in it.
Okay.
I would say it's something more akin to techno-organic nanites from an advanced civilization that would probably look at you and think food.
Okay, and...
Of which, in this canister, I happen to have samples.
Okay, so are you, like, just now dropping your facade and talking?
Oh yeah, no, he dropped the illusion to where he's holding the canister a la like Hamlet, a Last Poor York, I knew him well style.
Okay.
Or was that Macbeth? No, that's Hamlet.
Yeah, that's Hamlet.
Oh, whoops, I said Macbeth. I'm gonna die now. Because
Okay,
what is
so-
D&D if not a grand play? So, yeah,
Not
holds
a-
it up, says that whole spiel, and just looks right at the guy.
Okay, and the guard immediately puts their attention to you, and
No,
Mhm.
you're
you
fine.
know, the guard puts their attention on you and aims their rifle at you. The
Please.
warden
Yeah, yeah. go
leans
ahead.
back and, who the hell are you? You
I'm
have
totally
clearly done. You are clearly an imbecile. I won't lie there. You have come into my prison with what? Bold
totally-
lies and a hand in a jar?
I'm totally expecting this to either be a Star-Lord Rorschach moment, or I'm just gonna totally fucking just tank at this. Holds that. Slowly takes the other hand, removes the bandages from the face, and reveals face fully. I am the singer of stars, 13th of children made in the Empire's image. One thought lost, that your Emperor would horribly hate to see harmed.
It's more human.
He pauses for a moment,
I
really stares at you.
have to open that window.
I
The
have
eyes
no
flash.
idea what any of that means.
Oh, so then,
I
Well-
do know you are clearly insane, and we are going to put you in a cell.
oh, you're going to put me in a cell. So you think that I'm locked in here with you? Tosses the canister back over his shoulder towards the other guard. You're locked in here with him. And just sort of bang, shoots it. Breaks the glass over the guy
Oh,
and lets
okay.
the hand hit
Well,
him.
roll to do that.
Oh, please, please. I'm actually rocking the kick ass, please. Yes! Yes!
What'd you get?
Nat 20!
Okay, so you wanted to basically have the hand shatter and
And
get the
land
blood
right
all
on him.
over. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Which he wasn't wearing any sort of like face guard, so yes, you did end up getting it on him.
Okay.
Pocket hand! Yeah, Bats, you are on point tonight. Thank you. Yeah, so he just kind of holds that there, is looking at the other guy, has a hand out, and is just kind of surging.
Okay, give me one
Let me put
second.
this in modern terminology. Something you're probably going to remember. An incident at a prison, XR81, went off the grid about 20 years ago. That was me. You're the next prison I'm in. Do the math.
Okay, so why don't you roll initiative?
Mm-hmm. Oh, watch, I'm just gonna totally nat one. What did I say? What did I just fucking say?
Did you get a 1?
Yeah, I did.
You're so taken aback by how cool you are, you forget to move.
I'm just like heroic pose, like, oh shit, I should be doing something.
All right, I'm in a fight now.
Alright, so we will get to that in just a second.
I am not jeopardizing Ben. He is going to make sure Ben gets out of there. He gave him a solemn promise. Ben is not people, Ben is a star. Zen looks after stars.
Okay, so
Don't make a man a promise if you know you can't keep it.
That's the moral code of my drow household, actually. So that's going to be a 6 on my initiative overall.
okay, well, you know that could be worse. You guys can't. Can you see when I'm controlling one of these items as the GM? Can you see the red bubble or no?
No, I
No.
don't think.
Okay, so I just want to make sure. If I can put my notes there.
Stream cam. Got it.
Yeah, the stream can, so they'll know when I'm,
I want from here.
you know, fucking shit up. Okay.
Oh, yay.
Zen
Gotta
is
get-
not bad. He's bad.
Badass. Or ass bad.
I mean,
Depending if
Michael
Hey,
you're
ass
Jackson
butt.
bad.
hey, ass butt. That's how he feels. He feels like Cassio when he threw the holy oil at Michael in fucking Supernatural just now. It's fantastic.
Still never seen it, but then like everybody's like, you should watch it, and I'm like, it's got 10 fucking years. 10 fucking years worth of crap. I can't.
Dude, it's all on Netflix, man. It's fucking fantastic.
I have no time. I have no time. Like, the amount of time I
Also,
have.
also, apparently, Key's putting in if Zen is going to die, dial 1. If you think Zen is going to live, dial 2. Well, do we want to leave this up to Twitch chat?
Yeah. Let's see.
No, what the fuck am I kidding? I'm gonna die.
Press F to pay respect.
I was just about to say.
Oh god. Did Wombat just clip that? Oh god, she did.
Give me 1 second.
Thank you,
to just
Wombat.
get my notes.
Thank you. While you check your notes, I'm gonna take a quick piss because.
Oh yeah,
anxiety.
I'll be a moment.
Well, hey, Zrix.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you think it's going to be when we jump into the whole scenario?
25.
Only a 25? A little generous, don't you think?
I mean, he made his decision making on chance, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
It was going pretty well though, but
Until he decided to leave it up to chance.
and then Chance was like, here's a 1.
Chance was like, "Hey, let's do something real stupid."
I like chance.
Yeah, I know it's technically karma, but you get my point.
Yes, and shout out once again to Ubiquitous. Thank you so much for that resub, dude. It's great to hear from you.
Yeah, that's Eldritch.
All right.
Yeah, that's the comic I was trying to reference.
I love the bubbles. The bubbles are great.
So, but yeah, no, like, and that's what happens too. I'll call it, it'll happen, but I know because I called a good thing, the moment I call a bad thing, it's gonna freaking happen. Way of the dice, people. That's why that's my thing. All right.
No, I love the Rose Shark inspired thing though. That was fun.
Well, I was about ready to do the I'm glad I got the Star Lord. Like, who? And then I got to do the Rorschach too. So I got a twofer.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's also just a matter of like, we got to add everybody to the turn order. That's what I forgot to do. It's been a while.
I did the thing because if Zen's gonna go out, I'm gonna go out.
Well, remember you're old, so.
What do you mean?
You're old.
You're
I don't
old.
look a day over 100.
But that's why he wouldn't know you.
Yeah, true. I went again. This actually does surprise me because given what Zrix let loose, he's surprised more people in the Empire don't know.
I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you're not all that hot shit you think you are.
What was your initiative?
6.
That's
6? Okay, well.
Well, he's in my
I rolled 2 20s for initiative. That may be the end result.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what happens to the guy that just got blood splatter all over him from nanites that just now finally got fresh flesh after a while.
Well, yeah. So I'll tell you what happened because they both tied. He's visibly changing as it is and kind of like retching and trying like on his knees. So for this turn, he's just immobilized while he's trying to grasp with what's happening. But his body is already, getting warped by it.
Yeah, and you're doing a fist pump. Like, oh yeah, I did a good. Oh.
You just yeah. And then one of the guys gets up from his chair, and he grabs a nearby just keyboard because these two are unarmed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I took out the one immediate threat to my back. Everything else is in front of me.
Yeah. And he grabs a keyboard and he's just kind of like on guard. Okay, and he's immobilized. He also grabs a keyboard because improvised weapon, right? Then we get up to the warden.
I never like it when Gideon gets the big book.
I'm looking for my other book. Where's my other book? Big book's just the core book.
That's a big core.
Okay. Love the music Deacon made for this. Okay, so yeah, so the warden is going to grab out a pistol and take aim and shoot you with it. But what is your stats? Did you fill them out? I don't see the bubbles. Or do I have to do the bubbles? Can't remember.
Zen can do the bubbles. You should be able to if he has control of the token.
All right.
Speaking of charity rainbow D&D stuff, there's a company doing Pride Dice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're each one is rainbow. So.
All right. Okay, Wardy McFuckwits, what do you got?
Yeah, you got to fill out your character bubbles.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yeah, so I can know your AC.
Right. So, okay, so my green is going to be my cock.
Mhm.
Let's see. And then my blue is my Eok.
Mhm.
And then let's see, I have 19 stamina, 21 stamina, 19 hit points. So technically I'm at a total of 40.
Okay.
Bulky boy.
All right. He misses you with the pistol,
Okay.
and now it's your turn.
I walk over to the chair and I'm going to say, proof enough for you behind me. 2 options.
You're
You
trying
get
to
out of
intimidate
this?
him.
You get out of this chair and I'll fix the problem. I shoot you. I move your corpse out of the chair and then I fix the problem.
Okay, so you're trying to intimidate him to standing down.
Yep.
All right,
So let it be known.
Not
Black,
bad.
gray, and black, silver, and green. Nat 1. Solid silver. Nat 20.
So what you
So
got
I need to
next?
keep doing that. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I can have another person over here confirm. So, yeah, no, that's going to be a 21 in total.
21 and
And I can also move the camera. I haven't touched anything. I can move the camera if you want proof.
I mean, yeah, I'd like proof. Let's see his shame.
Ow.
See? Right there.
No, okay.
You saw my hands were always visible. I didn't move or fudge nothing.
I was watching his hands. He didn't.
Yeah, no, I saw your hands immediately went up.
When it comes to shit like that, I want to make sure so that way, if proof is called, boom. So,
1 second. Yeah, I want to play this.
see, Zen can never do this around the others because he gets anxiety. When he's on his own, he's a fucking mastermind.
He has difficulty getting it up with other people around.
I will fucking end you, drunkard. Don't forget, you and Hermit will be at my mercy on Wednesday soon enough.
That's fine.
What is the what was the total?
21.
So you're trying to bully him? The helpful. Yes, gotcha. This is a language dependent. All right, you must spend. All right, yeah. No, well, because normally it takes a full minute to try and bully someone into submission. but you know,
Okay.
nat 20. I'll let it pass. So.
Easy. Okay.
You handle this now.
I had to do that with Siri because I actually.
And then he just steps out from behind the console.
Okay.
It's not a nice noise.
Good. I'm glad to see you didn't get to this age by being foolish. So you say he steps out from behind there?
Yeah. I'm curious to what you believe your end game is here.
So yeah, Zen steps into the middle, but the guy's there, so.
Are you ordering anybody else around?
He's just gonna pretty much say, you may want to lock all of the doors and elevators. All it's going to take is one drop off of him, and this whole place will turn into the mine. So you keyboard warriors over there, why don't you do something useful and actually lock down the doors?
The warden turns to them, gritting his teeth, and nods. They immediately start, typing at their computers.
No funny business. He's looking hungry. Now then,
You only
If you'll
have a few
kindly-
minutes while that's going to happen, by the way.
if you'll kindly move.
Tell me a story, Mom.
Moves to the side to one of the technicians.
Okay. I was just waiting for him to move so I can put Zen in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good sort this giant man.
Right, sits down. Been a while. Then again, this should make things easier.
Who's the fence?
He readies his gauntlets, has them there sitting as he is going to go ahead and connect in via the data jack at the base of his head.
Okay, so you're rolling.
And
computers.
he's gonna pretty much mainline this. He's gonna lawnmower man this shit. Please tell me I'm not the only one here that gets that.
I've never seen the movie, but I know what you're talking about.
I absolutely hate that movie.
All right, so we just went from silver. We're going back to green and black. Let's see if it rings true.
That
Okay, I
movie
guess
scared the
not.
shit out of me as a kid.
That's yeah, it kind of fucked me too. That's a 17 plus a 17, 34.
Yeah, no, you're in.
He immediately pops all the locks on the prison's face, turns all the anti-air batteries on each other, and fires.
Okay, so moving over to the opposite, spectrum. The rest of the crew from your ships can visibly see the turrets just shooting each other down on the prison.
And he's let the prisoners loose.
Just letting them know what they saw. You
Yep.
did in fact see explosions.
He's let the prisoners out, and he's also going to jack into any automated defense units that are in there and turn them immediately on the guards.
The warden looks at you while you're hacking into it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Why are you releasing all the prisoners? What is the goal here? Just anarchy?
I prefer the term, looks over at him, bedlam.
And you can keep the glove.
After all, I'm familiar with these systems.
I think that's all good.
My father helped make them. Stands up, keeps the cord connected via the jack system, so as he's moving, he's just going to look at the warden. You listened. You let me do what I needed to. Looks over to where the other guy is probably still convulsing.
Mm-hmm.
Since my presence is already out there, thanks to one of my associates, I figured there's no sense in hiding any longer. I'll let you be the torchbearer, the message handler, if you will. Let them know ethics exists. And he's going to finish what his father and siblings started. God damn it, Bat Clam! So he sends the system into a permanent gridlock, identifying himself, Ben, Dwayne, Nosh, Reese. He pauses for a moment. And Zrix as friendlies. Disconnects it, smashes it on the table. Now then, I believe I said I'd fix your little problem. And he's gonna walk over to this guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How far changed is he?
He's still in the early stages of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna take one of the Jolting Surge spell crystals.
Oh.
Put it in his mouth. He says, and this is why I asked if there was anyone waiting for you. No one will mourn. Slams the hand down to where it breaks the crystal and lets loose the spell point blank inside the dude's head.
Okay, well, he counts as helpless, so I'd count it as a crit, so roll damage.
Yay! That's like, what, 8d6 again?
There you go.
I'm not going to get lucky like I did last time, though. That was a 1 in a million.
Oh no, I'm liking where this is going. You guys are...
3, 6,
We're
9,
succeeding.
15, 19, 24, 29, 30, 31 points of electric damage. So that's 1 Jolting Surge spell crystal gone.
I mean, he's basically almost dead.
It's just he wanted to make sure it was electricity because he had to short out and make sure nothing survived out of that.
Yeah.
He wasn't going in there without a contingency. So he has 1 disguised self crystal and 2 Jolting Surge crystals left, unless he would have time to expel that. He may be able to change the spell out later. We'll see. But yeah, just nukes the guy.
Okay. So basically, he's good for you to like leave. You could. He's helpless. The warden could finish him off.
Okay. I highly recommend either electricity or fire.
Or both.
And just remember this. There are worse things in the dark than your empire. Be thankful that they have my attention right now.
I'm gonna try this off so you don't.
And he heads into the elevator and descends.
Alright, so.
Immediately just collapses against inside, just like trembling for the fact that he actually got out of that alive.
Alright, so roll
That's me.
will.
That's me.
Roll will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if you're gonna take any negatives in future shit.
It's a will save. Where's my will save? Will save is that's gonna be a 12. Probably not too good. He's a little.
I'm just thanking someone for something. Okay, so you rolled a 12. Yeah,
Yes.
you're gonna take a -2 on any like mental rolls.
Yeah, he's a little jarred there. He was in unison for that little exchange. His eyes were purple. Now they're very solidly. The right is blue, the left is red, and he is just spent. Like, he's still got all of his spells. He can fight if he needs to, but right now, I'm thinking Sin might be a little bit trigger happy if things come out in a bad way. So, but yeah.
All right, so now let's switch over to the crew who has just seen the prison AA towers just shoot themselves into a stupor and blow each other up.
Well, I guess he did it. Anyone hear anything from him? Like on the comm?
I haven't.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I'm a little busy.
All right. Dwayne's gonna open a channel to. Oh, my brain's frying. Dwayne's gonna open a channel to Zen and just ask. I want to clarify because we're not. Communication is still a work in progress. Was that the signal?
1, yes. 2, we don't have to worry about the hand anymore.
Oh fuck! What'd you do?
And he leaves it vague on purpose as he kind of grins to himself. Meet you
All right.
downstairs. I'll go grab Ben.
Down. All right. You know what? Figure out an exit plan. We'll do some bullshit, and then we'll get you. Find it. You know where the cat moves? Do you have him?
Well, I let the prisoners out. I'll go check on that. I just had a bit of an exchange with the warden.
All right. And what kind? You know what? Never mind. You do your thing. We'll do our thing.
Just as a heads up, all of the automatons in here think you're all friendlies. Yes, Rix, even you. Don't fire on them. That and the prisoners, do what you will. If they attack you, that's fine.
All right.
See you on the ground floor. I'll go look for the captain.
Yeah, do we have a plan, or are we just kind of flying around till we know, where the captain is?
I mean, I guess we're flying around. I thought we were gonna have a little more coordination on exactly what we're shooting.
I mean, we need to blow a hole in the prison. A very large hole.
I mean, that don't seem like it's too hard.
I want to wait until we know exactly where Ben, the captain, and Zen are before we blow, a giant hole, possibly killing them and many others.
Yeah. Plus,
Plus, that will give more time for people to run out and be free.
we also took out the AA guns, so if anybody mobilizes, that's kind of on us to deal with. So.
Alright, so if you're gonna fly over your ships, you're gonna need to use piloting.
All right.
So I believe Dwayne took the solo ship, and the rest of you are in the Solar Spectre.
No,
Oh,
I'm in
you.
the ship by myself.
You're okay,
and,
so I got it backwards. My bad. You're in the ship by yourself. Oh, tiny ship for a tiny mouse.
Time for that.
The mouse
pilot
house.
skill.
So perfect.
I don't. That is a. I can do math.
22.
What's a 13 plus 9?
22. We're twins.
Yeah. We're
So you both
insane.
rolled 22.
Yes, apparently.
All right, you take your you are taking your ships and achieving flight with them.
Are we making figure eights and shit together?
I mean, you rolled high enough to do that if you want to, be flaring with it.
Hey,
why not? It's been a
Dwayne, you
while.
want to draw some pictures in the sky?
Oh, hell yeah.
Dick butt.
No dick butts.
We're more civilized than that.
Wait. Do a cloud ferret.
It's a ferret. Oh man, I miss my ferrets. That's
No,
the only.
we're so far away from them. now.
Yeah, we're so far away from them. It's weird.
You
Alright,
guys
so
should build tubes hamster cages. Y'all should build tubes that go down to your basement, and then your ferrets can follow y'all.
Oh yeah, no.
Sandwich
If we lost them down here, we would never find them. This is not ferret-proofed at all.
mean,
Well, it can
you'd
end
probably
in,
be
in
able to-
another big ferret cage. So they're contained down there, but they can come and visit you and then go back up.
Sandwich master for the Nobel Fur Prize.
Yeah, I will. I'll get right on that once I win the lottery. So.
Hey, Giggles. What all does this ship have in regards to scanning tech? Would that just be through my perception?
That's a good question. I don't really. Let's see what kind of. I wrote down what type of ship you had.
I'm here for whatever you need me for.
Well, I guess we still need to wait on Zen to kind of round up our guys.
So we'll switch back over to Zen.
Okay.
So Zen, you'd have to roll perception to start looking for.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I want to make sure I meet up with Ben too. So at the moment, gauntlets are out of bracer form. They're ready to go to where if I got to go through, just kind of love tap people to get them out of the way I can.
Remember, he was going to the processing on the first floor, so you can go down
Okay.
there.
Yep. Alrighty. Okay, 17 on perception. Ben!
Give me 1 second.
And also because I know it's going to come back to bite me one way or another. I got out of there untouched, guys.
You're not
I went up there.
done yet.
I went up there, eye to eye with the warden, and he missed me. He had one shot on me and he missed. I fired and I missed. I knew that would fucking get you.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
That's literally one of my favorite Game Grumps bits.
I fired and I missed again. I missed both times. This went on for several hours and now I'm sad.
That and Aaron's Battle Kid rant.
Red plant, purple plant, boop, blue plant. I
don't think
am
I've heard that one.
done. This is bullshit.
Aaron
my
loses
favorite-
his mind.
Oh,
My
okay, got
favorite
it.
part is after he fails that when Ross pops in, didn't go well. It's just that's the cherry on it. Anyway, yes, Dungeon Master. What have you got
Okay,
for us?
so this is to answer Austin's question. The ship does have sensors. They're basic sensors, but if you're like right outside the area, you use a computer skill to use the scanners on the ship. That's how that works.
Hey Zen, you want to get on that?
And Zen,
Yep.
you
Thanks, Rix. But
Oh,
okay.
wait,
wow, that is
They
really
bought-
unperceptive of
was
you.
B.
I am the better Z. Zen comes
Wow.
before Zrix.
Wow,
Wow.
first off, rude. Shots
Is it
fired.
The one
possible
time
to
I
say that?
outshine in computers and Zrix isn't there for me to rub it in his goddamn face.
Well, he'll probably
So,
help you eventually.
Yeah, so you locate Ben on the first floor, who is also fighting in the processing area. Not too severely, like just kind of like knocking a few people around while they're moving around looking for stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so he approaches you. So I take it everything went well with the warden.
Well, yes, I got rid of the hand. Apparently the Empire doesn't know as much about me as I thought. And yeah, I pretty much put the system into deadlock. All of the automatons view us as friendlies. I blew up the turrets, and I'm pretty sure someone's going to get demoted when the Inquisitor shows up. Oh yes, did I mention... Beep beep. Oh yeah, guys, did I mention that they apparently have a fucking Imperial Inquisitor en route to the planet?
Well,
Before I did this, mind you.
I guess we're on a timetable now. Not that we weren't already.
Anyway, where we are, I'm down in the lower processing area with Ben right now. We're meeting up there. We're going to go look for the captain. The current state of things as it is, you can blow a hole in the backside of the area. I realize what I said. We'll laugh about it later. If you can blow a hole in the backside of the wall, we'll come out the rear entrance. I'm just going to leave it at that. Out. Beep, beep.
I got okay.
All right, so now
Wait, what was Dwayne going to say? What was that?
Okay, so you were in the whole system and everything and that, and you didn't bother to find where our dear old captain's address was?
Considering I got rid of the hand, I'm pretty sure you know what that implies. I really didn't have the time. Oh, yeah, everybody, I got rid of the hand.
Did you clear the cameras?
he did not.
No, I'm saving this for I saved this for posterity. Because seriously, I was a badass, guys.
I'm sure you think you were.
And that reason right there is exactly why I saved it, Notch.
I can't wait to see it all over Intergalactic News. That's going to be brilliant.
Thankfully, it was only me. None of you guys were recognized. Also, Zrix, I don't think I hate you as much as I did, as apparently they didn't know as much about me as I thought they did.
Well,
Holy shit,
these
you're not
people
all the hot
didn't know
shit you
you.
thought you were. Ain't that a surprise?
Well, it means I did a good job of hiding, and apparently he's not as good a hacker as he says he is. So, anyway, see you out back.
That was a lot of information to process.
That's some shade right there.
I mean, these people didn't know him. It doesn't mean other people don't.
He's already off comms.
Let's get it through with the stuff that's like right in front of us right now, and then we can unpack all that shit.
All right, so you want to use your sensors, or do you want to like fire at the wall? You can use your sensors to sense like thermals and stuff and see where the least concentrated amount of people are.
The only reason I wanted to like go for sensors was to kind of evaluate if anything was mobilizing to get into combat with us and the ship.
Well,
If
yeah,
sensors
the
can
ship
also
wasn't
detect-
marked as a non-hostile, but you know, like the anti-air weapons are down. You literally just flew in there, and there's nothing they can do about it unless they shoot
Okay.
you with like regular
so-
rifles. But that's like shooting a person with paper.
All right, so if there's if the scanner can tell me if somebody's directly behind a wall and like can tell me,
I mean, you'd have to use computer skills and really be
The
good
scanner
at
can tell you what their power level is.
it. Yes.
hey, Cerex. Well, okay, so ships, multiple people can do different actions in the ship, right? Because like,
Yeah, he said it was going
I'm-
to take 3 people to work
Yeah.
this ship.
Right. Zerix, do you think you could get on the scanners and like find a good point to kind of blow open in this prison?
Yeah, totally.
Maybe we should once you find this spot, like shoot a warning shot or two, just to in case there's people there, make sure that they're gone. I mean, I know that they're all prisoners, but there could be a lot of cases like our captain where people were just taken because they didn't have the same views and they didn't really do anything wrong. So we don't want to murder like everybody.
Bam.
Trying to do math in my head.
That's fine.
31.
31? Yeah, you
Yes.
use the sensors and you find an area on the side of the prison where you could, fire off some shots, and it won't do immense structural damage that causes the whole place to collapse, but,
We found a spot. Not as good as hacking my ass.
Beep beep, don't you mean thorax?
Shut up, Zen.
Beep beep. It's like beep beep.
All right, so what do I roll for the ship guns?
just roll to attack.
Okay.
I mean, it's a stationary target. You'd have to literally roll a 1.
Well, I rolled a 19.
Well, then, yeah, you hit your
We're
target.
outside of a prison.
Yes.
Yeah.
I shoot good.
Normally, I'd have you roll damage, but, like, it's fine. You're not in combat with ships. This is a stationary wall. It's basically just static damage.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys blow a hole. Did you want to look on the sensors for anything to like try and find your captain?
And the
Do that.
sensors do that?
I mean, you could
I
try and
can.
find like, like thermals and stuff like that, and see if maybe you can isolate the area where they would be in. Maybe call to them.
I would say, are we close enough that like I could swoop in and do an actual visual? Because I have a small...
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I would like to roll perception for that then.
Okay, well, yeah. So
Is that what I roll, perception, or what
yeah, you can roll perception to like look through the window, or you can roll computers to like see if it like has if you could like scan for it, magnify that shit. Yeah, ship
Zoom
stuff is
is
really
random,
different,
man.
so it's
Okay, I got a 13 for computers.
okay. Okay, so 13 for computers. you don't really spot anybody of note. You know, it's just kind of frantic.
That makes sense.
Do you want me to give it a shot, Nosh?
Yeah. I didn't see anything. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to really see anything. There's a lot going on down here, and I'm trying to fly and do the computers. Do you want to give it a shot?
I can do it.
Did it seriously just automod bitch again?
It did. Like I tried to say,
It's
I
just
bitch,
that
I own
word.
that
It
T-Rex.
doesn't.
Yeah.
No. You can type fuck till like kingdom fucking come, and it doesn't care.
28.
Yeah. See.
It's true. It's true.
But type bitch, and it gets like all like offended.
Maybe because I know it is one.
Maybe because it knows it is one.
Hey.
No, not you, Nightbot.
Oh.
Nightbutt is a bitch.
I thought she said maybe because it noticed one, and I was like, haha, wait a minute.
Wait, yeah,
Yes,
that's-
it is a bitch. BICTH.
All right. So, what did you
Stick to
roll?
hacking your cameras, little bug. I'll take prisons.
28 is what I rolled for.
Yeah. So your sensors can pick up after trying to search for a few moments. You find what looks to be a person of Joachim's build and whatnot, but without a visual, it's hard to see.
I found someone who looks like Joachim. I can't get close enough to see, but
All
What
right.
floor?
What floor?
Basically on one of the lower floors. Well, lower is relative. It's like floor.
Yeah, I was
20.
about to say.
Think you could forward that to Zen?
yeah, I'll pop in comms. It seems somebody similar to Joachim's build is on around floor 20.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Good thing I didn't. That was well played. That was good. I mean, I'm not usually a fan of blunt puns, but that works.
I missed the pun. I was looking for my die. That
Floor 20.
That was an accident. I didn't even.
I saw the
Floor
Twitch.
20 blaze it.
That was an
So-
accident. I'm not even gonna
So,
lie.
yeah, Zen just goes, oh, good thing I didn't shut down the elevators. All right, Ben and I are on it.
So you guys run and hoof it up to the 20th floor. Roll perception.
Okay, and what was Dwayne gonna say?
I forget the list that you mentioned, but our dear captain's on the exemption list of the turrets and shit, right?
Oh, you rolled a 20?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna have to burn.
I'm just gonna do that every time. The camera's actually got distance for that, so.
Might as well. Yeah. Makes everybody
Okay.
like live vicariously. Okay. All right. So yeah, you find him in the you find him in the prison along with other prisoners who are still trying to like escape and everything like that. A couple of them are beating on guards. He's kind of like looking for a way out. So you can call out to him.
Joachim!
He looks in your direction. Zen? What the fuck are you doing here? Did you do all
Points at-
this?
Points at me and goes, I recorded it because no one else would believe it.
Wait, where is everybody else?
Outside, we've got to airdrop out of here.
We got what?
Anti-air guns are down. All security in the area views us as friendly.
Well, shit, man, let's go.
Beep beep. All right, blow the backside.
Hey.
There's
Well, wait.
already a pretty big hole.
Yeah. Do you want a
Yeah,
bigger
they-
hole?
Yeah, they blew a hole.
Bigger
Yes.
is better.
Um,
Nah, I'm just kidding. We'll meet you outside.
Alright, so
you like grabbed a copy of the stuff that you did and then wiped the computers and then somehow took our names off of the list of people that were okay, right? So, right?
Don't worry. They're in for a nasty little surprise when they try to log back into the system. I downloaded a lot of information off of that. Chief among them, yes, proof that I actually did this. But it's going to take some time to go over. My first time using a data jack, and it went surprisingly well for, being 20 years rusty on this.
Okay, so you all have to roll athletics to jump from the hole to the
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, as far as what, if anything, he was able to download, you can let me know about that later. He just kind of got what he could, shut down everything else, made sure more than anything to save the whole exchange. And yeah, so if you got any other information, just let me know. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know what is up with this tonight. Can you see that?
Not bad. Wants you to live.
Apparently, the past couple weeks of some pretty games is all culminating.
I've had that. One night I rolled 18 nat 20s in one session. The GM was not happy. Yeah, no. I put that die in a necklace.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, that's kind of what I have here. Yeah. I just want to make sure, proof is given, man. Proof is given.
No, I believe you. You've shown us the camera. It's all good.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you all jump. Well, they have to give the go-ahead. Are you releasing the ship so they can jump in?
Yeah, if they give us the heads up, I'll open the hatch.
Well, I mean, I can keep track of where Zen is, on the computer.
Yeah, yep. So you all line up and
I can tell you when he shows up.
All right.
I have a tracker on him.
All right, so
yeah, when they're in range, whoever gives me the signal, I just open it up.
All right, so yeah, then you guys jump to safety and you have rescued the captain while simultaneously fucking up that prison.
Holy shit, we did it.
That just kind of slumps down against the side. I'm a fucking master.
I closed the hatch and all right, so I don't think we talked about this part. Where are we going?
That's a very good question.
We're certainly not heading back to Nemzi anytime soon.
Well, shouldn't we? I mean, I feel bad just outright leaving, but also I don't want to tie her into this sort of shit.
Ben, where are your sisters at? I mean, maybe while we've got the space and the ability, we should swoop in and grab them so that we can get started on your way back.
Right, so you're talking on the communicator. Nemzi has them, but I can go get them on my own. I would just need one of the ships. If you guys need to cut out because everything's firing hot, we can split up.
Yeah, we can land real quick. Get our little nosh back, and you can take the smaller ship.
All right, yeah. So
Zen stands up and does the wrist clasp handshake with Ben. Told you, I keep my stars safe.
He gives you a little bro hug, be like, oh my god, I can't believe that worked.
Oh, and he gives him one of the healing syringes for the get help.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna need a drink after this, and probably some reconstructive surgery just to lie low. But yeah, we'll be good. While you guys land,
we have a friend. She might be able to help you with that. She did great work on me.
Well, send me her info. But he looks at all of you guys while you're doing your little ship exchange. Thanks for keeping your word. I know we kind of met on a rocky start, but you're good people.
I mean, my first impression of you was pretty good.
But, we'll stay in contact, hopefully, and, hit me up about the rebellion. I'm officially going to sign on.
So do we just take like, oh, see, we exchange contact information.
Yeah.
You don't. Okay.
You exchange discords.
Nice.
All right. When you see Nimsy, give her our regards. Probably not smart going back, and we're just gonna hit the road. I'm sure the captain has plans on what to do. But yeah.
He yells from still inside the ship. Yeah, we're going the fuck away.
See, exactly what he said.
Oh, before we get too far out of range, hold on. I should probably take care of something. You watch his eyes kind of glaze over for a moment as he hits the spot on the back of his neck. You know the
Yeah.
from Jurassic Park?
Uh,
All of the computers Trojan virus of these little bat clam chibi zens just going There we go. You. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't know that's there. I didn't do a perception for that, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, I didn't do a perception. No. Yeah, he pretty much he Trojan horses the place, everything.
Speaking of, before Ben goes, I'm gonna like clasp him on the back and be like, "Be safe out there," and I'm gonna pop a tracker on him too.
okay, yeah, roll perception.
How many of those?
Or roll sleight of hand.
I have 6.
Can those track over intergalactic distance?
No, they
pen?
function like by like miles. So like if you're in the same
Yeah.
city, you can do it.
Ah,
But I'm
okay.
assuming he wants to, like if they ever need to meet up, he wants to be able to find him right away.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Just anytime Rex gives somebody a hug.
Assume that you've just been bugged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the reason.
Somebody
That's the,
subtle.
no. That's the entire reason that I got these, because I can bug people.
Oh my god.
That's a 25 for sleight of hand.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a nat 1, so yeah, he doesn't notice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Reese says, "We love you, Ben. You're such a good Ben."
Aw.
That's a good impression.
Wombat, is that you?
That was
Like,
solid.
That
That
was
was pretty
good.
spot on. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That
like,
was great.
dear God,
you.
spot on. Yeah.
She's gonna take one of the grenades out of her cheek pouch and hand it to him, and then hug his leg and just that's for Nimsy. When you see her, let her know that I hope she leaves a light on and a plate of sugar cookies out for us, because we're gonna come back when all this shit's over.
Yeah, no, I'll make sure that everybody knows what you did, and this is gonna put the Imperials back for a while, even if they did have, like you said, an Inquisitor coming. I know they're kind of big deals, but they will,
Yeah, so you
know,
get the
it'll-
hell
it'll
out of
take
there as
some
quick as you
time.
can.
Hopefully my distraction will leave them in different direction for a while. I made sure they got the message.
he waves to all of you before, flying off in the other ship.
So, there's spaceport, I take it, Joachim?
Anywhere that's not a fucking bog.
Let's go somewhere else for a change.
Now, Rix, there's no need to bog down the good mood.
I'm going in the ship. If y'all need me, I'm just gonna be going over.
Oh, come on now.
And while you're,
I thought... Let's
While
just
you-
be swamped with the good emotions.
I'm putting my earbuds in. Listening to my music.
I thought you all wanted me to be happy. I guess this is what I get from moshing to a different drum.
oh my God, y'all are bogging me.
You already made that
Just
fun.
gives him a thumbs up.
Alright, so no wait, so Joachim comes back. So, that was a week in hell. I say thanks for coming back for me. You had the ship, you could have just left.
Well, what's a ship without its captain?
Thanks. I mean, I know I had, resistance secrets on there, but like you guys kind of went through the hells for this. I didn't think anybody was gonna get me out of there.
To be fair, that went a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, so...
I told you, I do better when I'm not under visual watching. You actually watch this. His hood's back up, face mask is back on. He's just kind of reading through his spell cache now, just kind of like...
Yeah, we can work on that.
It's been a difficult week for us too. So
I
we
take
can
it.
understand.
Yeah. I take it you guys managed to get the cargo over to where it needed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only been a fucking week.
Yeah.
It's been 10 days.
1 week since you looked at me.
Yeah, it's been a week and a half about. You guys
Yeah,
were
it's been 10
pretty
days.
fast about things.
Feels like it's been like 4 months or something.
If that's how long it's been, space travel's going to be murder on you, Dwayne.
Alright, well, where we need to go. I know you're all probably wanting a vacation or whatever, and while you earned it, we gotta make sure we go back to the resistance and report in everything that happened. So we're gonna head back to Magni Station and deal with everybody. All right?
Sounds good to me.
And boy, do we got a story for you.
Oh, so since we have quite the trip ahead of us, he pulls up a holocron. Anyone want to watch the rerun of my daring takedown of a prison all by myself?
Yeah, actually. Honestly, I want to know how that went down.
We just took an
I-
impound hostage.
Yeah.
I'm glad no one recorded that part of our little endeavor.
I don't know. I think that one might have gotten through. I saw this weird exchange. I'm pretty sure you got called an idiot. It's circulating through the exosphere right now on a little place called Twitch.
So,
Zrix, what? Zrix, look. Was it Zrix? To be honest, was that you?
Me?
Was that you? Yeah,
I
was
don't know
that
what
you?
you're talking about.
You're a really good liar, so I know I ain't gonna roll to figure that out.
okay, so. Alright, so we're gonna cut it here in just a minute. I just want to do a little bit of build up. Oh,
This
that's
music
fine.
rocks.
All right, so
It did first.
yeah, no, I just had to turn it down a little bit. All right, so some time has passed, and this is mainly for our viewers, but you go over the data that you've received from the prison, just mainly
okay.
reports and everything like that. The thing that stands out is the communications with an Inquisitor with the codename Shade. So if anybody wants to try and look into that.
Like a history check?
Mind
If
you,
anybody has
this
any
information. Sorry, this information that I catalog is all encoded into. It's like the digital coding encoded into the holocron of me taking the prison itself. So it's layered underneath the visual layer and coding of that.
Yeah.
So you kind of got. Yeah, so like really, I think
Is it-
right now Rix and I are the only two who could probably access it.
Well, yeah, if you want to use a computer check to try and decipher it.
Also, is there no history
can do
check?
that.
in this?
Well,
Or am I just blind?
this wouldn't be public history, so it'd be a computer to decipher the records.
Ooh, yeah, let's do this, shit, Rix.
So that is a 29 for me.
For computers.
Yep.
Fuck.
29.
All right, 29. So
Yeah, both of us
sifting-
got a 29.
Yeah, you were able to unlock some of the encrypted data. It took a little while, a couple of hours, but when you did, you found data that pertains basically to like a profile for this Imperial Inquisitor with the codename Shade. They are an android. They are well renowned in Imperial intelligence. They are sent in to basically deal with unknown supernatural events involving magic. And they have a extremely dangerous reputation even among Imperial intelligence. Ruthless but calculating.
I was gonna say, would I have ever run into this person as working with the Empire?
Only by name. You would have never seen them who they were, but they, even when you were in the Empire, you could recall this name as a dangerous person, someone that you don't want to trifle with because they don't play to lose, so to speak.
Would I have ever heard of him then from the outlaw connections I had prior to going to XR81?
No.
Okay.
This person's not good news, guys.
What else is new with the Empire?
No, I mean,
Like how bad news is
they
this?
have a very dangerous reputation. When I was working for the Empire, I heard of Shade, but never really came in contact with them. But that's not good.
What do you think, or were you able to access conversations, or did you just get the name? Like, what were they talking about?
Yeah, did we manage to get anything else, or just...
Yeah, I typed it to you, so.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh shit.
Hey, how's it going?
No shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'll just, out of every operation they've ever done, they've only failed 2.
What are the 2?
I'm not 100% certain. I just know that much.
What
It's usually
What?
kept fairly hush-hush.
does it mean to fail one of these operations, or what does it mean to succeed? Like, what do they actually do, an Inquisitor?
Type it so that you guys can have fun with the roleplay.
yeah, that's not there.
Well, I mean, for me, I was just... I was an operative. Mostly I was sent out to deal with rebellion threats. Basically, eliminate fairly big targets before they gained enough power. And I was sent out to do assassinations. But that's basically it. Clear up loose ends before they become loose ends.
Inquisitors was something that came after my time.
They're
Possibly
they're more
caused,
into
yeah.
they're
Right.
more into assassinations and subterfuge, that kind of thing.
I think they may have been some of the ones that came from my parents initially.
All right, now we're back to school.
Shade is an android. Do you think he could have possibly been there?
I'm uncertain.
So they just have these Inquisitors going from prison to prison with political prisoners in them, tying up loose ends. Is that what we're discovering?
Well, not necessarily. It's usually they deal with things that are like the statue in the mine.
Oh,
Oh yes.
How?
Speaking of that, probably should have let you know I still had a little bit of blood left over.
how?
What, did you really
do
think-
that?
I would have really liked if you would have just left that.
Did you really think I was going to get rid of all of that? It came in very handy
do it.
back at the prison.
Oh my god!
I paused, if only for the fact that I caught myself. There was no way I was going to leave any of that left around.
Just
I couldn't
don't
count
throw
on
it.
them to clean it up. Oh no, I'm not throwing this one. I intend to research this thoroughly.
Oh,
Regardless, Shade
do you
isn't.
have a microscope?
Hey Joachim, would you happen to have a microscope?
Yeah, I'll just pull it right out of my ass that I just escaped prison from.
Oh, so your ass has a secret compartment. So you are part android.
But no, we should definitely try to avoid Shade as much as we can. Not a... If you ever hear that name at all, just be cautious.
If he's actually got you worried, Zwix, I'm actually quite concerned.
Is he pompous enough to always go by Shade, or did you hear him called by anything else? Is
I've
there,
never
like, a
called him anything
woman
but Shade.
Inquisitors?
Never anything but Shade.
It's a code name. You don't know their real name. Like a handle. You know, like how the spies in James Bond would have 00 and then a number?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
It's sort of how I went by Poltergeist. It's a pseudonym.
Okay, and with that, that's a good...
Anagram.
Yeah. It's not an anagram.
It's
You're
hate,
an,
guys.
you're an anagram. With that.
Hades.
But with that, we're gonna cut out for this week. But yeah, that was the first chapter, guys. Just took a couple of months. I'm sorry for the hiccups of, you know, with the Kickstarter and people with getting sick a bunch with stuff. But you know, you made 3 levels. I'll go through all the XP and stuff tonight. But
We
yeah.
finished the Poldaris Prime arc, guys.
Yeah,
We
it's
finished an
over.
arc.
You finished your first arc together.
And nobody died.